Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Well, if you read the title of this video, then you know what you're in for. So, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. These are all the levels ranked from worst to best in Sonic X Shadow Generations. And what I consider the worst level in this game is number 31, Planet Wisp Act 2. Well, there's no doubt about it. The Rocket Wisp is used way too much, the platforming is BS, the enemy placement is BS, and the level is too damn long. I mean, talk about not cutting straight to the point. So yeah, garbage ass level. No doubt. Number 30, Speed Highway Act 2. Yeah, I ranked this one higher than the last entry. The opening is really good. The rest of it, it's just nonsensical crap. Too short, not enough platforming, and the rocket stuff and the helicopter feels underutilized and way too short. At least with Act 1 it actually is fun. This one ain't. And it's not fun having to constantly wait all the time. So yeah, pretty bad level, but just a little better than Planet Wisp Act 2. But not by much. Number 29, Rift.Run Act 1. Yeah, this is Classic Sonic's worst level. Constantly waiting around on platforming. The enemy placement is BS, particularly with the laser robots. Not fun. Thank God Act 2 is a ton better than this piece of mediocrity. Oh, and did we mention that the clock tower is the worst part of this level? One mess up, and it's back down to the bottom, just to go back up top to start again. Absolute mediocrity. Screw this level. Number 28, City Escape Act 1. What puts this on the list? The end bit and the remix of the City Escape theme. Really good. The rest of it just sucks. The truck bit before the final part is just abysmally done. It feels like you have to be quick, and that's it. It's just dumb. Oh, and the skateboarding pit. Why? No, just no. I mean, the surfboard, I understand, but the skateboard? Really? It's just mediocrity bad. But the music actually makes it a little bearable. Just a little. Number 27, Crisis City Act 2. And yeah, this seems to be common. The music here slaps. That's probably the best thing about this level. But unlike the last entry, at least this one is short and less mediocre. Yeah. The end part is complete BS. The enemy placement is BS. And constantly having to stomp on the lava platforms is just annoying as hell, and I absolutely hate it. Ugh! At least the music makes it bearable, but not by much. Number 26, Seaside Hill Act 2. Whereas Crisis City Act 2 was abysmally bad, this one is abysmally too easy. Yeah, the other one was hard, but this one was way too easy. At least with Act 1, it was somewhat challenging. This one is just feels like, yeah, you could speed through water. That pretty much takes out of that problem, but I want a little challenge. And the platforming is too easy. Honestly, you could speed through it in under 30 seconds for some sections. Honestly, that's just about all I can say about this. I mean, the go-kart section is probably the best thing about it, but the total section drags it down to a T, and it's annoying as hell. So overall, it's a too easy level. A real disappointment. Number 25, Sky Sanctuary Act 2. Yeah, same problem. Same problem with the last entry. It's too easy. Yeah, some parts can be do or die, but some of it is just too easy. You could speed run through. I mean, if you looked at the time on this one, that pretty much says it all. Oh, and the end part makes Act 1 actually look like child play, and not in a good way. It's just too easy. It's just too easy. And that's not what... It needs to be fun platforming, not easy platforming. Number 24, Chemical Plant Act 2. Okay, so here's where we get to the somewhat the good levels. The other ones are pretty much bad. And this one ain't half bad. It's quick, easy, straight to the point, pretty much harmless, but that's pretty much it. And the water sections can be a bit slowed down a little bit. I forgot to mention that in my Modern Sonic's levels ranking, but the rest of it is fine. Nothing too harmless, so that's about it. Number 23, Sky Sanctuary Act 1. Yeah, kind of a gap in between. The spinning platform thing can be a bit BS sometimes, and the last bit is pretty much do or die, and you have to be extremely careful. But at least there's some difficulty, unlike Act 2. But that's pretty much it, all I can say about it. It's good enough. The music's pretty nostalgic, and the platforming's fun, if you know what you're doing trying to get all the red rings in the area. But overall, it's a good enough level. Good enough. Number 22, Planet Wisp Act 1. Okay, so here's where we actually get to the fun difficulty, and it's honestly not that hard, guys. It's just a level, a lot amount of practice, and you should be fine. The Spike Wisp is actually used to its full potential in a fun way, unlike the Rocket Wisp. There's a fun ton of platforming. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The last part can be hit or miss for some people, but I honestly feel like it's a hit. The difficulty is not that hard. I give it a fair chance, so it is better than Act 2, which is saying a lot, because that's what all the way back at the bottom of the list. So yeah, give this one a shot. I think you might actually find it fun, with enough practice. Number 21, Rail Canyon Act 1. So yeah, it's another decent level. It's a good level, actually. Sorry about that. It's a good level. It's got a fun amount of speed, somewhat good platforming, and well, the rail parts can be a bit hit or miss at times. It's not all bad. Honestly, my favorite part is pretty much the 3 trains trying to chase after you as you constantly jump from rail to rail. That was probably the best part. The rest of it is good. So it's good enough. Fun difficulty, just not too hard. Number 20, Chaos Island Act 1. So overall, I think it's fine. It's a good level. The Doom Morph can be used a bit too much. I mean, I think it takes about, half of the level? And kind of a meh way. So, overall, I think it's a good enough level. And I'll level with you, I've never finished Sonic Frontiers, so seeing Chaos Island from the first time from this perspective instead of Frontiers is alright. It's not half bad. I just wish there was more platforming and less the Doom Morph. I know it's the first time using it, but there's sometimes a bit too much. Number 19, Chaos Island Act 2. Okay, so they use the Doom Morph in an actual fun way, and yes, it is done in pretty much half of the level. It's done actually good meshes this time around. And yeah, the ball parts can be a bit annoying, particularly if you don't know what you're doing, but the rest of it is fine. There's some decent platforming every now and then, and the Doom Morph is actually used to its full potential. Not half bad level. It is better than Act 1. Number 18, Sunset Heights Act 1. So yeah, I think this is competently done. The underground sections are alright. There's a bit decent platforming and speed. The only two cool things I did like is the opening shot done in multiple angles. That's a cool, nice touch. And the bit with the robots slowly trying to shoot you as you jump on them. And where he spins around as he falls face first down underground. That's legit cool. That is a legit cool shot. But overall, it's a competent enough level. I mean, it's in the half portion, so it's not all bad. Number 17, Seaside Hill Act 1. Yeah, we've come a long way from Act 2, haven't we? All the way back down, 10 entries ago? I think it's a fun enough level. Except for the opening part. That bit sucked. Labyrinth Zone flashbacks. But the rest of it is top notch. The middle part is honestly a ton of fun, multiple pathways, depending on which one you take. And the end part is considered my favorite. With the intensity and the adrenaline, it's a ton of fun. And it kicks major butt. Fun. It's a fun enough level. Fun enough. If you can get past the first part. Number 16, Sunset Heights Act 2. Yeah, pretty much an improvement over Act 1, and pretty much the rainy atmosphere, the spiky platforms where you have to use Chaos Sphere on it, jumping about, the fun different platforms with the Doom Surf. Overall, it's a pretty good level. And it uses the robots in another fun way. They can either help you or against you. And you have to decide which ones you use. Should you use them as an advantage or should you avoid them? It's a pretty clever idea. It's not half bad. It's a competent enough level with some really good parts. Number 15, Green Hill Act 1. Okay, so here we go from the competent to the decent, to the good levels. And this is a really good level. It's a bit too short, but that's a minor nitpick. The rest of it is top notch. Speed, nostalgia, and overall, the fun platforming pretty much that brings in nostalgia fans and newcomers to the series. So yeah, Green Hill Act 1 is fun. But its following act is a ton better. We'll get to that. Number 14, Kingdom Valley Act 2. While I find it less than Act 1, it's still a good level. It's got a fun sense of speed, good enough platforming. I like how you have to use the bounce ropes to jump even higher than you did in Act 1. I say it's got a fair decent enough of platforming. It's a good level. That's all I can say. Number 13, Radical Highway Act 1. Now most people would put this as the worst level in Shadows. For Shadow? Well, on the contrary, I think it's one of the few decent levels. Yes, the Doom Wing is used way too much, but am I the only one who thinks that's a good thing? I like using the Doom Wing. It's my favorite ability in the game. Soaring through the skies as you fly with Shadow, it's a ton of fun. And when he opens it up for the first time, I'll overcome any obstacle with this power. Freaking fun stuff. I think it's a great level. And Yeah, there's not enough platforming, but mostly it's the flying stuff that gets the much more focus, and it's a fun level. Number 12, Rail Canyon Act 2. Now, this is pretty much where they fixed Act 1. My one complaint, the spikes. It's used way too much, and it could it could stick out like a sore thumb. But the rest of it is top notch. The railing's used to a good extent. You can use chaos control at any time in a ton of ways. And the end part with the train slowly chasing after you as you speed up is a freaking great shot. So overall, I think it's a great level. It's certainly a lot better than Act 1. That's for sure. Number 11, Green Hill Act 2. Pretty much the better version of Act 1. I did say we were going to talk about this. Honestly, as soon as you boost, it feels like an adrenaline rush. Fun platforming, great speed, fun pathways, and the great big fish as you go underground and speeding alongside the rails as you go up and up and up and is about to eat you. Fun platforming. Fun action is just great speed. This is how you hook in the audience here. Fun stuff. I generally loved this level. But unfortunately it's not enough to crank the top 10. So, yeah, here we are, the top 10. These are the ones that, like I said, that go from great levels to perfect levels. So what starts off at number 10? Number 10, Radical Highway Act 2. Yeah, these are pretty much the low. This is a final level to end to. This is a fun final level to end on, and it's a pretty decent level. And it balances the platforming and the Doomween ability to fun extent. Some say it's way too hard, but that's kind of the point. It's the final level. It's meant to be hard. And it's hard in a fun way. I mean, the shot where he falls and the electricity all around is a cool shot. And everything, the amount of speed, platforming, rail design, and everything about it is just great. And yes, the Doomween is used in fun ways, like when you're taking down the two set of black balls, I think, to knock them out. I think it's a great level that's given too much hate. Give this one a chance, and you might actually find some fun there. But again, I am not here to judge. Number 9, Crisis City Act 1. This one actually made my heart skip a beat so many times. It is intense. Honestly, this level is amazing. Fun and decent platforming, great amount of speed, and it's just fun going through the hoop-de-hoops. But what really ranks this higher is the clever fake out with the goalpost. You think it's over. I'm like, this thing's too easy. And then, surprise, it actually flies away and you have to keep going. Wow. And I think that's the one and only time that actually happens. I wish it happened more often. What a clever fake out. And here is the second part, is what is the best part. Every move you make is intense and fun. From the fiery tornadoes to the red atmosphere to making every single move you make count. And it's not too overly hard. It's difficult at times, but fun difficulty. Like Planet Wisp, a couple of levels later, it's just overall fun. It's a fun level. I recommend giving this a try. It's just great level overall. Number 8, Space Colony Arc Act 2. Yeah, this one's a pretty great level. It's short, but straight to the point. It's got a fun enough speed, it's got pretty decent platforming, and I love the reveal of the Doom Wing being used as a pretty great fake out. You think it's gonna be used at the end, but they put it as a surprise. And it's a fun reveal. Speeding through the robot like they're nothing. And it's honestly just a great design. Honestly, everything about this level is great. From the platforming, from the jumping on the rails, even climbing up that green big thing you see originally in Sonic Adventure 2 was a bit of a mixed bag, but done much better here. So overall, it's a great level. Number 7, Tokyo. Yeah, putting on your confused brain for a minute. I'm putting on this on the list because, well, it's a fun level and I need to include it on the list. As you saw in my Shadow Levels review, I put it pretty high, and it's no surprise it's this high too. Everything about it is great. It captures the beautiful setting of Japan so well. I love the overnight lights it's used. Keanu Reeves' voice is beautifully done here as he explores the city, and it just melts my heart every time he says Chaos Control. I just wish it was in the movie. Who knows? Maybe we'll probably hear it in an upcoming movie, or maybe a TV show. Maybe, I don't know. But overall, I think it's a great level. There are 2 great moments that I consider fun. The ending with the QuickTime event as he destroys the helicopter one shot. I just wish there was more QuickTime events in the level, but that's my only nitpick. But my favorite one is where he dodges the missiles, he grabs the missile and tosses it at the helicopter, then he Chaos Spears it, and as it blows up, you see the cool ass shot as he poses to the night sky. It's a cool ass shot. So overall, I think this level is great, and it's no surprise why it's in the top 10. You rock, Keanu. You rock. Number 6, Kingdom Valley Act 1. Pretty much everything that it fixes everything that Sonic 06 did. It pretty much fixes the mistakes of Sonic 06 to a T. The level design is perfect, the music's great, fun uses of the Doom Surf, fun uses of the Eagle, and it's just great amounts of speed as you speed around on the air currents. Honestly, it's just a fun enough level that you can have a great time with. But there are 5 other levels that I consider just flawless in their own ways. And unfortunately for our Shadow fans, there's only one more level in the top 5. Can it make it to number 1? Well, let's find out. Number 5, Chemical Plant Act 1. Quick and straight to the point. That's it. Fun and decent platforming. Fun uses of the water setting. The music makes the level nostalgic to play again. And it's just fun speeding around the water. Oh, you can even jump on top of the water. You don't even go in the water if you're that flexible. So overall, I think this is a great level overall, and it's just fantastic. It's just fun, decent platforming. Number 4, Speed Highway Act 1. Yeah, this is pretty much classed as Sonic's best level. The opening part of this level pretty much got me hooked for the rest of the level. Different pathways to take are fun, decent platforming. The intensity of running away from the cops is just a ton of fun. Fun uses of the missile, and pretty much the coolest shot with the helicopter ever. He looks so damn cute holding on to the end. It's just so sweet. Fun uses of the spin dash. Everything about it is great. But there are 3 other levels that I consider perfect. This one and the last one are just fantastic, but the top 3 levels are perfect. Just perfect. Just perfect. Pretty much flawless. Number 3, Space Colony Arc Act 1. Yeah, this is pretty much Shadow's best level. Pretty much from that one from the shot of him raining down on the ground, railing through space, pretty much got me hooked for the rest of Shadow's campaign. The fun speed, the fun rail grinding, the platforming, the atmosphere, seeing over the planet is beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Honestly, my 2 favorite moments from this level is 1, the bit where you punch the missile multiple times, shattering it, jumping up, and then kicking it into outer space. Beautiful shot. And the other one, the radical side of the level. Honestly, how they got these shots is amazing. It's just amazing. It's like it feels so atmospheric, energetic, and just fun to watch as well as play. So yeah, Space Colony Arc Act 1, yes, the first level in the game, I consider my favorite Shadow level. And unfortunately, it couldn't reach the number 1 spot. There are 2 others, and they're both from modern Sonic's levels. Let's go see which one takes the top spot. Number 2, City Escape Act 2. Pretty much everything they took from Sonic Adventure 2, done right. And that is going to be a running theme for my number 1 spot. The surfboarding bit opening is pretty well done. Speeding through the city, the platform bit is great, taking different multiple pathways. Honestly, that cool shot from the original version is top notch. Hooking on the rail bits is actually fun. And honestly, once you reach the end part, you pretty much got this level in the palm of your hand. The intensity, the shots, the adrenaline is perfect. And that shot where the truck is on the side of the building as well with you, as it slowly inches closer to you as you try to go faster and faster. It feels like the T-Rex scene from the original Jurassic Park. It's intense, it's fun, and it's a cool shot. So everything, City Escape Act 2 is perfect, but barely misses the number 1 spot. Have you been keeping track? Do you know what it is? Well, let's find out what I consider my number 1 favorite level in this game, and from both campaigns. And my number 1 favorite level in Sonic X Shadow Generations is Rooftop Run Act 2. And I'm gonna say it one more time, everything I took from Sonic Unleashed is flawlessly perfect. The railing sections are great. Running up to the clock tower is beautifully done. The speed is amazing. The music is kick-ass. And the final bit with the robots, as you try to defeat the laser robots, is done immaculately well. Everything, as you run down from the clock tower, is beautifully done. Everything about this level is perfect. Rooftop Run Act 2 is my #1 favorite level in Sonic and X Shadow Generations. And if we ever get that silver campaign, it makes me wonder if it ever is going to top it. Hashtag, please give us the silver campaign. So that's all the levels ranked from worst to best. Let me know down in the comments below if you like this video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to give you something like this too. So I hope you like this long ass video. I certainly do. Later on in the day, I'll be looking at the Sonic X Shadow bosses ranked from worst to best. Hopefully it's not long as this video. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.